Guys, happy Thursday morning. It is definitely a happy Thursday morning for us here at Enough Said Sports. We were able to go 3-1 last night. Really excited about that. This has been a wonderful, wonderful run that we've been on, and so glad that you all have gotten to participate in it, and hope that we're able to continue to be fortunate and continue our wonderful run and continue to make this money for you guys and for ourselves. So really, really good, really exciting to be on this kind of a run. So I want to talk to you about the one game last night that caused the one, the one in the 3-1. The Los Angeles Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks. This is actually going to end up being a preview video of Game 6. That's going to be coming on Friday, June 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. But we're going to talk a little bit about last night's game first before we preview the next one. I don't cuss on this channel because, I want it to be a family-friendly channel for everybody, and I don't believe in using that kind of language or at all, but the Los Angeles Clippers make me want to cuss. They really do. I am so sick and tired of this team doing what they do. And like I said in the lead-up video for Game 5, the Clippers are going to clip. And last night they clipped. Whatever that means, they find a way to choke it away every single time. Not to take anything away from Dallas, I like Dallas. All right, I much prefer Dallas, but as you guys know, I'm very, very brutally objective about this. All right, because when it comes to money, fandom cannot matter, and for me, fandom doesn't matter when it comes to my wallet. So whether or not I like someone means nothing to me when it comes to betting. So the Clippers should have won this game. The Clippers should have won this game by double digits. The Clippers are a whole lot better than the Dallas Mavericks are. They just don't. They routinely do what the Boston Celtics do, which just drove me nuts all year long. All this talent, all this ability, and they come out and they do that. Kawhi Leonard and Paul, all I've heard for years watching NBA basketball is how good a wing defender Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are. They're the best since Jordan and Pippen. They can lock anybody down. They got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and Patrick Beverly, the Bulldog who ain't even playing no more, on the perimeter. They can lock you up and throw away the key and all this other stuff. Well, guess what? Luka is cooking them. All right, Luka, a guy that normally shoots in the 30% range. This is the highest year that he's had from three-point range, shooting over 30% for the first time ever. Because his first couple years, he was in the 20% range from three. Cooked you last night. Now, granted, since the playoffs have started, I think he's over 40%. He's really, really shooting the ball well. And kudos to him, too. I mean, that guy's a smooth operator, man. He is one heck of a player. And mad respect to Luka Doncic. But the Los Angeles Clippers guys are the better team. They just are. They got more firepower. They got more offensive weaponry. And when they decide, they can defend when they decide. Last night they went back to switching the pick and roll again. After the last two games, they fought over the pick and was very, very successful doing so. And it really slowed Luka down. But we go back to the coverages that we had in the first two games, and now all of a sudden you're struggling again. So I'm so frustrated with this team, it's not even funny. On the other side, the Dallas Mavericks are playing out of their mind. They're just giving it to them, and they're doing a great job. And mind you, I picked Dallas in 7 games in this series, by the way, for those of you who don't know that, because of this very reason. Because I knew the Clippers at some point were going to do what they did last night. I just didn't expect it last night. I thought that they would take control go up 3-2, and then start that thing they do called clipping. So with that being said, they're going into Game 6 in Dallas here. They're favored by 3 in this particular contest going in there. They're going to cover it. I feel pretty confident in saying that. The Clippers are going to cover this thing. They're going to win this. They'll fight over the pick. They'll go back to what they were doing before with a sense of urgency, and they'll smack the Mavericks again on the road, and there will be a decisive Game 7. Now, I haven't decided exactly on that Game 7 yet, even though I did pick the Mavericks in 7. I always take it game by game, but I'm going to say the Clippers are going to cover this. I'm going to say it very reluctantly that they're going to cover this 3 points. I feel a lot more confident about this one than I did last night because this team really just drives me insane. So it's just so hard to, pick their games because you just don't know what you're going to get from them from a night-to-night basis. Are they going to show up? Or is Kawhi going to play defense? Is Paul George going to play defense? Or are they not? And also they got to do a better job getting the ball out of Luka Doncic's hand. And I mentioned, earlier, for those of you who don't know, some of my other videos, I am a Warriors fan. And it just drives me insane that these teams force the ball out of Steph Curry's hand no matter what. He could have KD. He had KD, Klay Thompson on the court at the same time, and they're still trapping him at half court to get the ball out of his hands. And he got 2 other guys on the court that are top 5 shooters all time in this game. KD may be a top 1 or 2 scorer all time in this game. Klay Thompson is probably the second best pure shooter ever behind Steph Curry. Guys, when these guys get this thing going, get the ball out of their hands. What are you doing? The same thing's going on with Denver and Portland. When Dame Lillard gets cooking, get the ball out of his hands. Luka was cooking you guys last night. It was like a clown show. I mean, it was ridiculous. Get the ball out of his hands. So I think they're going to do that. I think they'll fight over these picks. I think they'll trap him and get the ball out of his hands, and they'll win the next game easily. So we'll see what happens. That's what I got, guys. Let me know what you think about this. This particular game, as you can see, I'm a little perturbed about this particular matchup. The daggum Clippers get on my nerves. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next one, and hopefully they don't burn us again. So we got the Clippers -3 in this contest. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, as always, for your support. Really appreciate it. You guys take care. I'm going to be dropping some more videos this morning. Thanks.